Guys, the script with
Thank you so
94.7 Fresh FM. Let's hear it for Mark. Let's hear it for Danny. Let's hear it for Glenn. Guys, they're going to be at the Lincoln Theater, don't forget, on October 2nd. And if you're watching at 947freshfm.com/live, thank you so much for doing that. Gentlemen, welcome to Washington.
Thank you so much for having us.
So are you still on European times? It's not too early for you, right?
No, it's rock o'clock where we're from, so always time to do a show.
Now, you've got Rain, you got the new album coming out. I want to talk about that, but I also want to talk about you guys working with Britney Spears and Boyz II Men back in the day.
Yeah.
What was that all about? Are you the reason that they wrote I'll Make Love to You?
Pretty much, yeah. Close your eyes. No, we that's embarrassing. No, we.
Made you so proud.
It was just way back in the day. We got the opportunity to go up to Stone Creek where they where they live and record, in Philadelphia, and it was just really really cool to go down because we grew up listening to them. You know, I literally wanted to be in Boyz II Men when I was growing up. You know, I was like, it's never going to happen for you. I'm like, why? State the obvious, but you're never going to be in it. But we just grew up listening to, you know, harmonies, 4-part harmonies and stuff like that, and it was amazing to work with them. And then we'd actually worked for a manager called Johnny Wright down in Orlando, myself and Mark as producers and writers back in the day. I mean, we were, you know, sleeping on people's couches and just trying to, anything to try and make it into the industry. So we got a really good breakdown there. And then we'd written a few songs for Britney that were like, they nearly made the album, nearly made it, and they all really sucked. But only recently, it was maybe 2 albums ago, actually, was on. I think it was in between the 3rd album and No Sound Without Silence. We were really hungover. We were in Thailand, and Will.i.am called me up, name drop.
As it were, Will.i.am called.
Yeah. This is my Britney Will.i.am story, so no can. But he called us up and he was like, "Listen, I love your melodies. I'm working with Britney right now. Can you guys write a song for her?" And we're like. I was like, dude, how you feeling? He's like, I'm really rough from last night. I was like, I've got this track idea. Can you throw some lyrics and a melody on it? He's like, yeah. So we went down. We just finished this really rough idea in 2 minutes, and we sent it off to Will. And we didn't really hear much back. We heard that they kind of liked it or whatever. And then Britney's album came out, and it was like, bang, the song's on there. A song called Now That I Found You that we both wrote, hungover to bits. In Thailand.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did she know you were hungover when you wrote it?
No, probably not. No.
All those years struggling to get a song on her record and. It was when you're not thinking about it, does it happen?
It was pretty funny.
And then we know you here in the States from The Man Who Can't Be Moved, through all your success. Sure. How have you guys changed? How are you different?
They're impossible to live with.
Thank you, Glenn. I was waiting for that.
It's so hard.
Who even is that guy?
I don't just see what I live with?
Can you see him?
Every day.
He just shows up at gigs.
I think I'm invisible.
We've given him so many police cautions and.
I think he's like the Jiminy Cricket of the band.
We've been trying to get rid of him for years, but he just keeps hanging around.
I just don't want to be here. They're dragging me around. It's terrible.
You know, I suppose to some degree, being Irish means you're not allowed get what we call a big head. I don't know if you use that terminology over here. Do you use that over here? Yeah.
For people who have a big ego.
You're not allowed to get a big head or a big ego at home, or people will just pull you down to the ground really fast.
Yeah, they burst it real quick.
Like. Pop. So I don't know. I suppose in some degree we feel like we're progressing musically and lyrically and melodically. We just feel like we're on this great journey, and I think we're so grateful because we've been unsuccessful for longer than we've been successful.
Okay.
If you know what I mean. So we're always afraid that somebody's going to pull it away from us at any moment. So we kind of try to straighten ourselves out and try to take every moment and really live it and really enjoy it. So that really hasn't changed at all for us. You know?
You're just as engaging and awesome as you guys were when you came to town in 2006. Hey, Jen, Richard, do we have questions in the audience?
I do, right over here.
All right.
All right, love, what's your name?
Roland.
Hey, Roland.
You got the script?
So, what age were you when you started playing instruments or singing?
It was probably different for all of us. I grew up in quite a musical household. My father was a piano player. My other brothers were in bands, so I can't remember a time when there wasn't music going on around me, like as in like instruments being around. So I remember I'd probably go to a guitar instead of a shaker, or like as a baby, you know what I mean? Because it was always just something that was around. I think Glenn might have been the same. His dad was a singer as well. Our dads actually played together years and years and years ago.
That's
in,
right.
Like his dad was a singer, my dad was a piano player. So they sang together. We didn't even know. We
I didn't know until I
band,
met his dad and told his dad who my dad was. Like, I know I performed with your dad, so that was kind of a funny thing. But I was about 8 years old when I started to break a little toy drum kit, and I mean I broke it. I was like,
The script, guys. We're gonna do pictures in a second.
Yeah.
The new song, Rain, the new album coming out. What can we expect on the new album? Or is it like, did you kill the old script like Taylor Swift, or are you guys moving forward?
No, it's kind of the same really. It's what's going on in three guys' lives. That's really all it is, you know.
I think it's our most extrovert album. I think we've gone quite introvert in a lot of songs in the past, and I think this is the most extrovert we've gone. It's the first time things like the news and everyone else's stories really penetrated the studio and affected us, and we wanted to just tell that story.
Mark, Danny, Glenn, the script.
Thank you so much.
See them at the
Thanks,
Lincoln
guys.
Theater coming up on October 2nd here in D.C.